Hello and welcome back to Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. And last time out, we were working on creating a new farm setup, trying to get some more farms running and getting a spare line from here over to the other side, ensuring that we are able to, going forward, get food over and across to the areas of Berwick upon Tweed, Downham Market, Croydon, and all that area, Ollerton, whatever the other towns are in that area. Now, we created the route in the last video, but obviously we need to do some detailing, and also I need to get this all running a lot smoother than it currently is. So in this video, we are going to be focusing on getting a train going to that area. B, we're going to try and detail up some of said area. And C, we're going to try and make this all run a lot smoother than it currently is. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay, let's begin. So the first thing I need to do to get this all running exactly as I want it to be running is, well, I think I need to move this. I'll be completely honest. I think I need a separate setup here, just a much smaller setup. So if I start fast forwarding this, if I change this setup and add in another small freight building, I guess that could allow. No, that isn't ideal. Could be though. No, that isn't ideal. The one that I'm actually going to use is going to be the bog standard basic one of these. And if I am able to, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try anyway. If I'm able to do that, there. Now this is obviously all going to be subject to change. I'm going to take this line and I'm going to do that to it. So this should improve the amount of food we can get transported in this area. Now, the second thing I want to do is I need to ensure that this area does. Yep, I need to ensure that this is capturing this, and it is. So that captures that area, which is great. I need to set up a line from here. So let's go ahead and set this line up. So we're going to start there and we are going to end here. Perfect. Go ahead and do that. Maybe make that a slightly darker colour. There we go. A little bit easier to see when in the white. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to change that platform to that one. And we're going to call this FRRA Shepton Island. Actually, FRRA Shepton Island. No, is that what I wanted? Is that what I want to call it? Yeah, let's call it Shepton Island Food Spur. I might need to start looking at a few other things. Other ways of doing this and writing these out. Now, the other issue we're going to have is actually non-existent. We are going to be able to get a train. Unfortunately, the train is going to be all the way from over here because I really do not have a depot that is capable of getting a train out to. Do I? No, I really don't. unless I were to peel this in like so, which is showing too much curvature, but probably could if I did that. Actually, if I do that, I can use this depot to... Oh no, I cannot use that depot because that depot is the wrong way. Right, okay. It is just going to have to be Early's depot at the moment. That is perfectly fine because this is the general depot where everything comes out of. In fact, look at all of these trains just sitting in here. I guess I could sell them all at this point in time. In fact, I don't want to sell all of them. What I'll do is I'll sell those. There we go. We'll leave a couple of these just for posterity. I don't know. Just for future use or something like that. And today we are going to be using an autosave, apparently. No. 45 miles per hour for a shunter. We are going to be using these generic engines. I think they're always quite nice. We'll colour it in the colour of the London Brighton South Eastern Railway? South Western Railway? South Eastern, right? South Coast, there it is. London Brighton South Coast Railway. Just noticed it there. And we just want generic UK steam engines. We're no longer in the early areas, or era, or area, I suppose you could say that as well. Now 45 miles per hour I think is a fair speed, and we are going to, in fact, let's have a look if I can find anything that's a little newer than these. 1890, here we go. What are these? Yeah, these are tank engines. These are... We want... let's go for these tank engines. That they've got plenty of power. Well, we don't want the reverse ones, do we? If we can find any tank engines the right way around, please. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab... So we've got late A. I think we really want the... Oh, what does this say? These are industrial locomotives. They're not really... These are good enough for shunting, I'd say. WT, I have no idea what some of these things mean. This is not one we'd want. Let's go ahead and grab, I'd say, a couple of them. 52 miles per hour, that works. 1881, less than 10 years ago when they first were introduced. And we need to be able to transport food. That is what we really need to be able to transport. Nothing else. A generic British goods wagon. That could work. Not those. Or these could work. These could work, I think. How much do they carry? 6. These carry 7. How big are these? What did that go? 15 to 22 yards, 7 yards. One of these. Okay, so that has told me what I need anyway. We can just go for the covered wagons here. Colour can disappear. How do I get rid of the colour? Colour. There we go. That should do. Tank wagon? What? No. I think that should do. And we shall create one that can carry, should we say 140? 140 per run. That isn't too bad. 161, 168, 175, 182, 196, 203. Now let's 175. That will do. So 175 per run. And you are going to be out on the FRRA. It's got to be food transfer. That is what I'm going to call it. It's going to be Shepton Island food transfer, I guess. And let's see how that looks. Oh, that's nice. And it's called Train 3. I'm actually going to change the number of the train. Let's call it Train 22. Does it? Yep, and it changes the numbers. Oh, but unfortunately, each locomotive is going to have that same number on it. That's okay. So that is our new goods train. We'll wait for that to go, of course, to where it needs to be, which is out here. And, well, as you can see, there's already an increase there. And I'm hoping that should increase this and this quite substantially. That's the plan. That is also increasing. Where are these? You lot are here. I need to get you guys split a little. Or what I need to do is I need to manage the vehicles. Okay, no, there's a few of you. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn you back at this point in time. So I'll turn you back now. Wait, what? Oh, it's doing that stupid thing again. Yeah. For some reason, it will not go to the next destination. There's just... It just seems broken. Yeah, that's going to turn back around. I just do not understand what is wrong with these. So the only thing I can think of doing is... Oh, no. Let's duplicate all of you right now. So that should set another line going. It may work, it may not work. I really have no idea. But this should increase something. Hopefully. Look, we've got 26 food already waiting to go, so that is a positive. Now, whilst that is all happening, I'm not going to... Now, what should I do here? Oh, I need to fill this bit in. Let's go ahead and... apparently do that. That isn't what I wanted to do. No, that is not what I'd like. Why are you doing this? Right. There. That's better. And there. That is better-ish. Okay, so what I could do is open this whole area up and cover it in trees. I can also look at lining this area with some trees, which I think should probably be something we do. Tree. Nope, that's not how you spell tree. Actually, I know exactly what tree I want. Oak. There it is. Actually, what is that tree? This tree's a good tree. I have no... It looks like the same kind of tree, so... I'm just going to... It isn't. What is that tree? Because that could really help if I knew what that was. But I'm just going to do this. Just a little bit in this area. Nothing too substantial. Oh, there's a train coming. It has arrived, the first train to start taking food out. Now this could change a lot, I would say. It may change nothing, but I think it could change a lot. What's he carrying? Click, 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 click. There we go. 61 food. And there's already another 5 waiting. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. And interesting, it brought goods here. Now that is very interesting. Did this place need... It needed some goods. That is very, very interesting. So we have some additional things going on that I was not expecting. Now, of course, if I wanted to stop that, I can, and I might. Should the need occur. But for now, I would like to do this. What colour is this tree? Same as that. No, slightly different. Here comes the train again. I know, I know. Now what we could do is turn a lot of this into farmland. Given that there is a farm here, we could do a lot to show that goods are being transported from here. Interesting. The other day I was in a different area of the UK, an area that I am not generally in, and I noticed an entire, I say a forest, it was some woodland, but even the borders between the farms were all Scots pines. And I thought, ooh, that's quite nice. It looked like the Scots pines were not very old. So I think they were more recently placed. But still, thought, oh, that is very interesting. There we go. Just a little bit more in the way of detailing there. And now over here, as I said, I will do what I was going to do. In fact, this can go. This is going to end up being a road anyway. I'm not sure if it will go all the way, but that will certainly end up being a road. I'm going to go to paint tools and go wheat. And which other places should I paint as wheat? I think this place shall be one. And I think we should probably do another one just here. There we go. Yes, that could work. Now, what's you carrying? Okay. Oh, also, you may have noticed I've added a mod by somebody called Nina. And Nina has created a mod that allows us to change the side the trains go on if it isn't a double-sided train. Now, it doesn't obviously show it's happening, but it happens, which is really cool. This is a loss of traffic. I could improve this. I could turn that sideways. I could very much improve this. and stop that traffic happening. And the problem is, why are you not getting anything anymore? There's a whole new issue. That makes no sense. Errant goods transfer. Wait, and you're... Oh no, wait. So you've got that, and you're sending things over here. So that train is going to... It drops off some goods and picks up some food. It's starting to do something. That is not too bad. Also, I could literally now get rid of that one carriage on the end. Oh, sorry, that one locomotive, and it would do... Well, you'll see it here. Watch this. So instead of the entire train turning around, what it does is it just moves the engines to the end. Once it's loaded up, there it goes. Which I think is really, really quite cool. Also, that is a thumbnail opportunity right there, because there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. So, do I want... I think I want a 35mm there, just so we can see a little bit more. Call it Down and Market West. That station name needs to change. I'm going to change it to Shepton Farms or something. But yeah, that is working really well. How much are you carrying now? 31. Now I feel like that should be increased. Right, if I go ahead and demolish that, which I know is a silly thing to do, but it shan't be once I do this. Perfect. There you go. Now that should handle things a lot better. Even reduces the time, and what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to reduce the time to see if that will fix this problem. And one thing I could do is I could literally just stop them. I could have them go across there and back and let them do whatever they need to do, which may improve something, but I'm not sure. Meantime, what do we have here? Just 3 goods. Some food is ending up there, but not a lot. Is that because Down and Markets requires food a little bit more? Yes, it is. That is exactly the reason. I'm not going to do that. Okay. This is positive. This is really positive. Also here, I would like to place some trees, maybe. If you're going along this, a fence line and some trees, perhaps. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a fence line, and then I'll go paint the other bit as I was going to. So I'll go ahead and we'll do a curve from here. Actually, do I want it that far out, or do I want to do that? I could. And then bring it somewhat closer. Let's have it go all the way up to, I suppose, well, it'll have to go through the forest, won't it? That could be a problem. Let's just end it right there. Let's see how this is looking. Fence line isn't terrible. I am going to erase it though. I am going to erase the fence for now. It's what? Why can I not erase these? Okay, that is strange. Maybe that's why. There we go. I know what I'm going to do here. I have an idea. Now, whether it is a good idea or not, I'm not sure, but I have an idea. There we go. Right along here, get rid of that as well. Okay. This bit could probably have some trees placed in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Should be fairly easy to do this. I'll clean up the trees I do not want there in a little bit. I think it's easier to first put the trees in and then clear up the unwanted bits later, I think. Probably get that connecting up all the way over here. Very much do that. That could work. That could definitely work. Even these, they need to be a little bit... Need to have more trees in this. There we go. Just fill up these woods. Just more. That's better. That's much better. Looks more realistic that way. Okay. And then what we do is we go to the eraser. That's not the eraser. Go to the eraser. There. And we just push along this edge. What do you mean no markers? I'm not looking for markers, am I? There we go. So as you're travelling down this, yep, some trees. Every now and then I guess we could put a little gap in the trees too, but also I'm going to clean some of this up. There we go. Perfect. Clean this bit up here just whilst I'm at it. So you come along here and you're looking down this side at, well, that, and then up this side it's just a hill, an empty hill, which is interesting, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get those fences going. So let's go ahead and put the fence in. And the way I'm going to do this fence, I'm going to say the fence begins here. And sort of, oh, that's an end. Oh, where is it? Right. There it is. Fence. And it begins here, and we're going to do this. So we'll have it somewhat close. Say somewhat close. And no, we'll get a line to start with. Like that. And then I'm just going to have to eyeball it for how I'm trying to get it to follow. This bit can be a line. There. Make sure you do not click anywhere else when you're doing this, by the way, if you're doing your own, because this will just paste, and as soon as it does that, good luck. Yes, I know what I'm going to do here. The idea is already forming. And this is going to be, I'm hoping, quite nice. Do we have a straight anywhere? No. So we just follow this along. Ooh, that's getting a little close, but that's okay. It's elevated slightly, so there is that as well. Now this is where things could go wrong in the future, so for now I'm just going to do my best to ensure that this fence is correctly placed. And we're just going to end it right here. That's the end of it. There we go. So that is that fencing. Now, what I'm going to do is on this side, I'm going to paint some grass gravel, whatever that is. There we go. Yes, that works. So just along this entire thing, I'm going to paint some grass gravel. So it will mix in just a little with the gravel that we already have. And that's sort of the point, which you can just about see happening. And it isn't anything major, it isn't anything really special, but it's just showing that there's a track bed still here that doesn't quite. Oh, what's grass gravel 2? That's more gravel. What's gravel 2? No, gravel 3. We could have done that. Now let's just go back to grass gravel. There we go. Just going to do this all the way along here. Just detailing up every little bit. Oh, off camera, by the way, I have gone ahead and placed more farms in. But the idea here is that from the air you should be able to then quite clearly make out a border. That's the point. I'm actually going to put a little bit more than this. This is a good experiment for me, actually, for other things that I can do. So if this works, this could be really, really nice. We'll just do that. There we go. Fade that in up like that, and then just there. Perfect. So that is a bit of that done, and then is it rock? Let me just check. No. No. It is going to be dirt of some sort. Yep, that's the one. Just along here. To mix in with the gravel a little. I might have to put the grass gravel back in, but just along this border. And then we can put some shrubs and stuff here as well, which will grow, but more importantly, put this in. It's just these little bits of detail, little amounts of detail. They really, really help. Now, ideally, this would... Oh, bad time, autosave. Bad time. Come on. Oh, that is actually helping somewhat. This isn't quite what I want it to be, but... Come on, autosave. Stop dilly-dallying. There we go. We'll go check out the farm in a moment and see how it's panning out. That probably needed to be a little bigger. And that mixes in just a little with this, and it mixes in very nicely with this area. There you go. Which is what I was trying to do. So that is now all done there. This area, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some of this in. So I have an idea here. Let's keep this fairly wide. Let's say the railway owns that entire section. And then I'm going to go across here and let's say go up to here and right the way up to here actually. There we go. Okay, that's that done. And then if I go ahead and... Oh, do I really want to do what I'm going to do? It's just something like that, but obviously up and over. Let's leave it like that for a moment. Hold on. This is what I wanted to do. Just going to show you. What's the animals? There they are. This is what I wanted to do. Just a whole bunch of... Let's see if this actually turns out looking decent. Obviously you cannot see them from this area, but I'm just clicking a whole heap of times. which you may just be able to hear in the background. That is what I wanted. Let's keep doing that. This is a massive field full of sheep. You can even have a little thicket of trees or something around it, and we'll do all sorts of stuff. I've got the train coming, so I want to take a screenshot here. Let's see. If I take a screenshot of the train here, this could do. There we go. Look at that detailing. That is genuine detailing. For a line that doesn't have much going on, that is some genuine detailing right there. Okay, well, and on top of that, we now have it on this side too, so you can actually see more sheep on this side. See, what I could do is I could close this off and actually fill that with something else, which is a possibility. Anyway, let's just go and finish these things. So let's just do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and fill this bit out first. That was close. That's one, and then I'll do this one. All the way across here, up to the top. Let's start bringing this down for the corners, for some finer detail. Go. And along the sides. Again, just the fine details going in. So lots of wheat. Again, I guess if there's a lot of farmland here, we could put sheep, cows, all sorts of stuff here. You never really see... I mean, I've never really seen pigs just near a road. So, because they're not near a road, I doubt I'm going to have to do anything. Sometimes you see horses. I might do horses, but that is fairly rare. Fairly rare indeed. Now, this isn't going to happen anyway, so no need for me to worry too much about that. Limitations of the game. I know there's an update for this game coming out soon. I hope that hope it doesn't break this save, because I've put a lot of effort into this save, and I have another at least 40 to 50 videos that I want to make on this. So I really hope that it doesn't ruin it. It shouldn't. We've had an update already. That was perfectly fine. But you never know. You really never know. Still want to figure out how to do the those lines that I once tried to do. I've got them somewhere on the map. I'm not sure they work quite in the way I want it to work, but if I can figure something out, that would be good. There we go. It's one form done. Ah, this one is going to be difficult. So this is what I'm going to do with this one. Could turn that into a road already, but I'm going to. Have to be a lot more careful with this one. You can go. You're just in the way. There we go. Awesome. All the way along here. This has been a decent video overall. Got the detailing I wanted done. Got the train running. It seems to be doing what it needs to do. I've got a few places for thumbnails. That's always good. If you've got if you're doing some detailing and you've got multiple places you could get a thumbnail from, you know you've done a good job. So, always a good indicator right there. Definitely a good indicator right there. Oh, this bit's a little low. I remember having to figure out that I need to lift that. So we'll do that as well before we end this video. I'm just going to lift this bit of the border, or just rebuild it. Might be faster to just rebuild. Now hopefully that food factory is continuing at a decent pace. Now here we need dirt. Actually going to define this one a little better than I have before, because this is of course going to end up being an actual road. In fact, you can sort of, if we start doing this, you can start seeing that what it is about to become. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should go around defining some of these a little better now, just to show that there is genuine intention for these to become something else. Eraser. There we go. That is looking pretty good. Assets. Crossing. There it is. There we go. To cross over right there. You could probably put some steps up here or something. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if that's available. Stairs. We have them available. The only problem is that they're way too high. That's just way too high. I wanted it to... Okay. Maybe just some station assets. Do we have steps here? No. No and no. Stairs, steps, step. Steps! Here we go. Steps. Oops. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Doesn't quite work the way I want it to, but let's give this a go. Let's see if I can somehow manage this. No, that looks absolutely dreadful. I think we are going to have to say, no, that is that right there. Let's go for some animals again. Sure, sheep. Sheep is great. We tend to have a lot of sheep in the UK, so... There we go. And we can have, cows. Or should we have some cows? Have some cows in this. That's a massive field for cows. Maybe not. Maybe just here. What's a cow alt? Oh, it's a... okay. For the black and white cows. Yeah, we could have even have a dairy farm over here. That could do, I guess. The sheep definitely look better for some reason. But that is that. We're transporting not a lot. The transport capability here is not good. Really isn't. And I think here Shepton Mallet is being very much shortchanged on this. How's Down and Market doing for it though? 80%. I mean, that right there is a really big deal. In the meantime, we've got all of these. Why are these not being produced? Why are they not going onto this? 18. We could do with so many more. I mean, there is... things are moving forward. What are you carrying? 0. See? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. You should be taking way more than that. 22. What are you taking right now? You're waiting in traffic. You've got 14 food. Did that cause anything else to wait in traffic? No. Yeah, that's good. Well, there's 15 food waiting here already. And you guys are just sitting there with absolutely nothing going on. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to clean some of this up. Where's that food train? Okay, a little bit more this time. I don't think we've ever had 36. 37 or 42, okay, well, there is a very slow increase. But it is a little slow. I doubt I can put extra ones of these. Oh, hello. We've got some stuff here, at least. We have things on their way. How are you looking? 4 of 17, okay. Well, anyway, at that point, I think it's probably a good idea for me to end this video. So that is what I'm going to do. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series. We are far from done. Very, very far from done. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Was that... That was you. What are you taking? No goods, nothing. Okay. But we do have 33 food for them and 12 food there. Which has just basically been eaten up just like that. There is something going on. Anyway, let's go ahead. I need another screenshot opportunity. I think that could be it. If you can do so, as I said, please do consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. I just realised I cannot end this video yet. I did say I was going to do something. Your supports would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. Lastly, you can follow me on or find me on Discord. That was too high. Bring that down 1 meter. That is better, right. Let's go ahead and fix that up here then. You can find me on Discord at, well, there's a link in the description box, so do go check that out. And that will give you a link to my Discord where you can join a small but hopefully growing community. Once I've said all of that and I've fixed this, which I almost have, this one here is bad. And that is better now. Any others around here? No more. There, and that one has been done, and there's one more just here, isn't there? Is it that one? That one doesn't need to go up much. There we go. That is better. Right. Let's bring this back. That looks much better. Okay. And as I said, that is all from me, and I shall join you next time, or hopefully you shall join me next time, maybe, in Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series, where we shall probably try to increase production of goods and food across the map, because I think that is really important. So I shall see you then.